Today we're making vegan spinach and artichoke stuffed mushrooms. Let's get into it, okay? On a greased cookie sheet, you want to take your cleaned and stemmed portobello mushroom cap mushrooms, and I am giving them a generous brushing of some olive oil that I seasoned with black pepper, a little salt, some garlic powder, and some Italian seasonings here, okay? So you're gonna just brush those really, really good. Get the olive oil all into the cracks here. This was my first time making stuffed mushrooms, you guys, and I gotta say I'm really, really proud of myself. These came out absolutely delicious. Only one left to go, and then we will be moving on to our filling. Please note that you will cook these in the oven at 400 degrees for 15 minutes. I had a little extra olive oil left, so I went back around to cover a little more of the surface. I didn't want to leave any behind. Almost there. Pulled out that little piece of the edging. All right, and so into the oven. Now, while your mushrooms are baking in a skillet, I am cooking up my spinach, onion, artichoke hearts, and some walnuts, and also the stems that I removed from the portobello mushroom caps. I chopped them up and added those in there as well, seasoning them with the exact same seasonings that I used in the olive oil mixture. The black pepper, the salt, garlic powder, and Italian seasonings. And you're just gonna saute these until all of the veggies are nice and tender and your onions are translucent. This was quite a bit of filling, but I only had about a cup left over, which I am going to use for a snack later on. I'm going to boil up a little bit of pasta and toss my pasta with the leftover sauce that I had. Wasn't a lot, but it's definitely enough for one meal, okay? The kitchen was smelling wonderful already, okay? So here we go. After all of the veggies have cooked down, this is me adding in about 6 ounces of vegan cream cheese. I use Tofutti, but you can use whatever your favorite vegan cream cheese is or the one you have on hand, okay? And you're just gonna incorporate that really, really well. Upon mixing, I did give a little taste test and decided to put in a little extra salt. It might have been maybe about half a teaspoon. It didn't take much at all, just to make sure, I got the exact flavor that I wanted. Now, here are our mushrooms out of the oven after the 15 minutes. Please note that before I began filling these mushrooms, I did remove them from the cookie sheet. I put them on paper towels to drain off the excess liquid, and I poured the liquid that was in the cookie sheet out into the sink. And then I put the mushrooms back onto the cookie sheet. And here I am filling the mushrooms with some Daya spicy Monterey Jack cheese here. Okay, you can use whatever type of cheese you prefer, but I use Daya. And after putting down a layer of the Monterey Jack, I came back around with my filling and I stuffed the mushrooms quite nicely. One mushroom was a whole meal, so I put it on there. I heaped it on, right? But you can put as little or as much of the mushroom spinach artichoke filling as you would like. All right. That poor little mushroom right there, it had absolutely no ridge, but it's okay, it's still cooked. Right, and the last one here. Now, after filling them, I did decide to go back around, which you'll see in the next clip, and I topped it with a little more of the spicy Monterey Jack. Hey, do it up, do it right or don't do it. You know, go hard or go home, right? So here's me coming back around and putting some more cheese on top here. Now, after topping these with more cheese, I put them back in the oven for an additional 8 minutes, just until all of the cheese was all nice and gooey and melty on top. Don't be shy. This was quite a treat, you guys. I mean, this was just absolutely delicious. And here they are out of the oven. I have them on my platter and I just tossed them up with a little parsley. And as you can see, they came out absolutely beautiful, absolutely delicious. Love the little textural, contrast that the walnuts gave in the flavor. These were delicious and I hope you guys enjoy. Bye-bye.